Chapter 22, The Proposal. The late-night city hummed outside the small studio, neon lights reflecting off the window panes like streaks of colored paint. Inside, the atmosphere was different, warm, intimate, alive with something more powerful than beats. Josh stood in the booth, eyes locked on Micah through the glass. She sat in the control room with Tone, who gave her a knowing smirk before turning down the volume. "You ready for this?" Tone asked Josh through the intercom. Josh nodded, but his chest felt like it was about to cave in. This wasn't just another freestyle. This wasn't just Dirty Red speaking his truth. This was Joshua, man, father, lover, laying his heart bare. The beat started, slow and soulful. Piano chords draped over the rhythm like velvet, soft and steady, the kind of sound that carried a promise. He leaned into the mic, and his voice cracked just slightly as the words poured out. "From the first time I saw you, I knew you were rare. Diamonds in your hoops, sunlight in your hair. You stood by a man split in two different skins. Loved me through the losses, the trials, the sins." Micah's hand went to her mouth. She hadn't seen him like this, not polished, not hidden. Just raw. "To my baby girl, bae, you showed her what's real. Held her like your own, gave her love she could feel. And in that, I knew, you were more than my muse. You, my reason, my anchor, my choice, I can't lose." His voice grew stronger with each bar. Tears blurred her vision, but she didn't look away. "So this ain't a track for the charts or the fame. It's a vow and a verse, and I'll say it by name. Micah, my queen, in front of God and the crew. Will you marry me, and let me marry you too?" The beat faded into silence. Josh stepped out of the booth, his hands trembling as he reached into his hoodie pocket. The small velvet box felt like it weighed 1,000 pounds. Micah rose slowly, tears streaking her cheeks. "Josh." He dropped to one knee, glasses slipping slightly down his nose, eyes locked on hers. "Micah, I've been split in two for too long. Dirty Red gets the stage. Joshua gets the life. But with you, I'm whole. You believed in me when I couldn't even choose myself. You love bae like she's yours. You kept me grounded, even when I was lost in the noise. And I don't ever want to imagine this life without you in it." The studio had gone still, Tone watching quietly in the background, bae's picture taped to the soundboard, catching the dim light. Josh flipped the box open. The diamond inside was modest, but the way it glistened under the studio lights made it feel like the most important jewel in the world. Micah's voice trembled. "Josh, yes. Yes, 1,000 times, yes." He slipped the ring onto her finger, and she threw her arms around him, both of them collapsing into laughter and tears. The smell of his sweat and cologne mixed with the faint hum of the speakers was still warm from recording. Tone clapped his hands, grinning widely. "Man, you just made the hardest love track of all time." Josh pulled back just enough to look into Micah's eyes. "Nah, this ain't no track. This is forever." And in that moment, the lines between Dirty Red and Joshua vanished. He wasn't trying to balance personas, wasn't hiding behind bars or beats. He was just a man in love, a man who had finally found his true meaning of a lover.